Ah, high school, one of the best moments of your teenage lives. The football games, the summer vacations you would go to, as well as the concerts, even the talent shows. And the friends you will make will never forget and fade. Those were the best moments of my life. But high school is only fun if you make the best out of it. Hey guys, okay, so today I am back with another back to school video and I'm going to be doing a high school advice video. Yay! And I thought, what better person to do a high school advice on than me? Because I recently just graduated and experienced all of high school in pretty much every aspect and corner and crevice of cliques and corners of an actual high school and perspectives and whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about the social aspect in this video. So stay tuned for the academic aspect soon. Haha. So my first advice is going to be, don't be nervous at all, just be comfortable and just have fun with it. Honestly, who cares if somebody's judging you? Because in my opinion, it is better to be your ridiculous self than to be someone you are not, and that is obvious. So I think that in life and in general in high school, you should just be comfortable with whatever situation you were in and just handle it the way you would and not be fake and, you know, try to fit in. You feel me? You feel me? Alright, so my second advice is going to be open-minded with things and don't be closed-minded, and understand that things are different, everybody is different in their own way, and that sometimes people are strange or weird, but that's okay because maybe they don't fit your norm, but understand that maybe that's their norm, and just be very nice to everyone and don't be too big of a douchebag, okay? So my third advice is to venture out into the high school world and join different clubs and sports and whatever you find interesting to yourself and whatever fits you the most, because I think in life you should just venture out and explore yourself, because high school is all about finding yourself and who you are. So if you want to be in a band, then join band. If you are a very artsy person, join drama or art club. If you are a very athletic person, join the cheer team like I did, or basketball, volleyball, whatever balls there are. Okay, that's what she said. But yes, be sure to join clubs because that will help you in the long run, because you will get to put that down on your resume and for college applications. And I'm moving my hands a lot because I'm flamboyant and I was a cheerleader, so next one. So my fourth advice for high school is to not have the stereotypes of, oh, I have to be popular to fit in or be cool, or oh, since I'm not pretty enough, I can't hang out with pretty people, or vice versa. And that is not the truth to high school, okay, you guys? I would prefer quality over quantity, especially when it comes with friends, because just because they are popular, just because they have more fun and parties and da-da-da-da-da, does not mean you have to do it too to have as much fun as they did. Because let's be real here, when I was in high school, I was friends with those partier types and the popular people, but I never accompanied them to parties because I was a good boy and I was an angel. So that was just not my thing, but at the end of the day, I still was happy with myself and I'm still friends with these people to this day. So just because you don't party or don't hang out with the cool kids does not mean you're not cool. And even if you don't fit in, we could be friends, girl or boy, and we could show to the whole high school and your whole hallway and be like, I'm friends with Flawless Kevin, what now? So, duh, like, honey, pretend I'm just walking in the hallways with you, just trying our thing. Yes, girl, yes. My next tip is to not expect too much out of high school, but have the most fun and dwell in the experiences. For instance, just because you've seen another Cinderella story does not mean a football player is gonna come to the bleachers and kiss you in the rain. Let's be real here, that doesn't happen, okay? So be realistic and don't expect too much. If you don't get asked to homecoming or prom, that is okay. You can still go with a group of friends. One year I did go to homecoming by myself, literally from my house to the school, so that is a-okay. If you don't have a homecoming date or whatever date, then I could be your date, okay? And another example is to not expect too much, especially out of friends. If they don't reciprocate back, then that's okay. That just shows that they're not your true friends, okay? And another example is when it comes to boys, which is my favorite topic, LOL, is not to expect too much from them as well. Just because they text you with all these cute emojis does not mean they like you, from what I've learned in the hard way, okay? So be open-minded with especially boys, I guess, and just text them as if you were friends, because let's be real here, all good sustaining relationships start off as friends. So be friends with the cute boy first before you flirt and whatnot. My next tip is to keep those friends that you have a lot of similarities and get along with each other very well, close, and cherish them, because they are going to be your friends out of high school. And this is true because I recently graduated and I probably don't talk to half the people that I thought I would. But then again, the phone works both ways. But yes, if you find those friends that you could be like, oh girl, you could be my bridesmaid. And you can be like, oh my god girl, I know, you could be my bridesmaid too. Then keep those friends the closest, because those are going to be your best friends forever. And like I said before, quality is better than quantity. I would rather have 1/4 than 25 pennies, because 1/4 is worth more in a way than 25 pennies. Next tip is to not judge, because you're gonna live life happier and better if you don't judge. If you want to judge, do it in your head. Don't talk and gossip, because that's just gonna bite you back in the butt, okay? It works in a full circle, let me tell you, girl. Another tip is that if you are in a tough, sticky situation, don't forget that it is not the end of the world, because I've been in a sticky situation before where I thought, oh my god, my high school life is over. And let me tell you, it's literally like a fraction of your whole life. So just because you failed a test, or you got rejected, or you know, someone started talking about you in a bad way, it does not mean your life is over. Be the bigger person and step on them. I'm just kidding. Be the bigger person and move forward, build a bridge, and grow from that experience and blossom into a beautiful, flawless flower. Another tip, I have so many tips, but it's going to be helpful in the long run, is experience, experience, experience. Just because that you're in high school does not mean that you have to get good grades all the way, which is something you should do though, get good grades. But don't forget to go to football games and go to theater shows or whatever, and choir concerts, and basketball games, and talent shows, because I've been involved with every single one of those, and I've been to every single one of those, and let me tell you, I'm glad I did, because I could check that off my bucket list and say, I did it, and now I'm happy, and I don't have to look back and regret and say, you know what, I wish in high school I did that. So, experience it and have fun, because honestly, you can never go back. Because, I mean, if you have a younger sibling that goes to your high school, you could go to the basketball games and stuff, but you just wouldn't have the same experience as you would if you were a fan and in that high school. When you graduate, it's like, you're old now, so, shoo. And my last tip, and the most important one, which kind of wraps around to the beginning tip, is to be yourself. I cannot stress this enough, and I know this is so cliche to every high school video, but be yourself, because the true friends will come to you if you are to yourself. And if you are not being yourself and you get friends that way, they're not going to stick with you if they find out that you're just not who you seem to be. Same with the boys situation. They're not going to like you if you're not true to yourself. So be yourself, be comfortable with who you are, love yourself more than anyone in the world. That is a-okay, but don't be too conceited. And just to have fun with it, and just have a nice outlook on life and high school. And I don't know what I'm doing now, so. But be yourself. And just a quick tie-in. Be original and be yourself. You are going to do yourself a huge favor if you do that, because it is easier to be yourself anyway. And honestly, I would rather be my ridiculous, crazy self than a conservative, cool wannabe. So just be flawless, you guys. Alright you guys, so that is it for my high school advice video for today. It is the social aspect. Stay tuned for a couple more days, I believe, and I will show you a high school advice for the academics. So until next time, stay flawless. I hope you have a good high school experience, you guys, and have a blessed, blessed day.